Mikey Classic from the Goddamn Gallows, and this is Antihero Online.
So the band had a kind of really humble beginning back when you guys first started. You spent 4 years living out whatever vehicle you could get your hands on, and you kind of built your band around the experience that you had on the road. Was that kind of a part of the musical growth of the band?
Yeah, it was actually fucking picking up vagabonds here and there. That's how we found Jake Orvis. That's how we found Avery and a few other fuckers that are no longer in the band anymore. Yeah, just picking up strays as we go sometimes. And they all played different kinds of instruments, and we just use that and put it into the music somehow.
And the addition of the instruments kind of added its own influence to the music and its own style. Was there kind of an idea of where you guys wanted to go with the music at first, and then it kind of went into left field after that?
Well, we all used to listen to punk rock and psychobilly back in the day, and we started listening to a lot of bluegrass and old-timey music, and we just wanted to fuck with music, and we decided that we wanted to do it our own way.
And what major influences did you guys have in the music itself?
Oh, like I said, growing up on punk rock, I grew up a little punk rock kid, and so that was a huge influence to me. Fast and loud and fucking crazy on stage.
And what about with the rest of the band?
Oh yeah, everybody, man, everyone. Yeah, we all used to be punk kids. Now we're old men.
You guys kind of stepped up the game and changed the musical style up a little bit more with the release of the new record, The Trial. Tell me a little bit about what you guys learned from the older records and what you wanted to change with this new one.
Well, we've been always changing the records here and there, making it sound a little bit different, but still keeping our own style, if you want to call it that. And but with this new one, we've been listening to a lot of stoner metal and fucking doom, so we decided to correlate that kind of musicality into the new record, and it came out a lot heavier than we thought it was going to be.
And when you listened to the record and you heard the heaviness of the music, did you kind of get any inkling in your mind that it might alienate some of your fan base that have been following you for a while?
No, because we've been changing it pretty much every album, and we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do anyways. Some people do their music for their fans, which we do as well, but we mostly do it for us.
And that's one of the most important parts of being a musician. You got to create something that you love in order to be able to play it on stage every day when you guys go on tour.
And there's a few bands that they can stick to their same style and keep it the same. But we never want to do that. Who knows? Maybe the next album is going to be like a jazz fusion record. I have no idea.
It's up in the air. Whatever you guys feel like creating, it'll go from there.
Yeah, man.
And when you think about the amount of records that you guys have put out in such a short time, what kind of goes through your head?
Well, it actually hasn't been a short time. We've been around for 14 years now. We got 6 albums. We kind of took our time on this one, too. It's been 4 years since our last one.
I mean, that's still a pretty good achievement.
Yeah, man.
Especially in the industry that we're in now, when people kind of lose interest quickly.
Exactly. There's too many couches, too many TVs, too many screens.
Oh, yeah. You guys are actually hitting the road in support of the new record.
Yeah, we're already on the road right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
Playing St. Louis tonight.
And what are you guys kind of looking forward to the most about the tour cycle this time and the new content that you have to kind of throw out to the listeners?
Well, I'm looking forward to really happy to be out on the road with the Coffin Cats and Against the Grain. We've known the Coffin Cats for we actually played our first show ever with them in 2004, and so I'm really looking forward to being on the road with old friends and meeting up with people that we know throughout the country. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.
And it seems like the tour is going pretty much all over the country. Is there any specific region that you're looking forward to, or any specific city, or is it just pretty much getting out
There's
and playing music?
bunch of them, man. I'm looking forward to every single goddamn one of them. I can't play favorites.
And since the tour has already kind of kicked off, what is your favorite song to play live off of the new record?
Ooh, I like Shit Wish a lot. We've been playing that one live. It's fucking hard and fast, and it gets people moving.
And speaking of movement, how has the crowd reaction been so far to the new music from the band?
Better than I ever fucking expected, man. Like, there's some people like, they like our older bluegrassier shit, but like even then when we were doing that, we changed it from being a psychobilly band. So like I said, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we want to do.
I guess that's that punk attitude too. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, and who gives a shit, right?
Fuck it, man. Fuck it.
Kind of looking forward, you guys are playing the heavy metal or heavy rebel weekender here in Winston-Salem. I'm from Winston-Salem, so it might be kind of cool to come out and see you guys. What are you kind of looking forward to with that show? Because it's kind of fits the whole scene of the music that you guys are playing.
Yeah. Well, we used to play heavy rebel back in the day, so we already know what we're getting our asses into, and I'm preparing myself for a massive hangover. We're doing the pre-party for that, so it's like a separate show from the actual festival.
Oh, nice. So it's kind of a kickoff. You warm people up. We're here to party this weekend, and this is what you're going to get.
We're going to dirty it up.
Hell yeah. And you guys are playing a couple of dates here in North Carolina. How has the fan base around North Carolina been?
I love going to North Carolina, man. Yeah, we've always loved going through there. I always have a great time. I got some good people out there.
And it seems like a lot of the people around this area would be more open to the bluegrassy type music, because that's kind of, right down the street. We have so many festivals that focus on that.
As long as they're not strict traditionalists, because those people hate us.
Oh, really? So you get both ends of the spectrum. You get the people that love you and the people that absolutely hate you.
Yeah. Yep. Shit, I think we were playing, I think it was Rally, when we were out with Reverend Horton Heat on a tour a couple years ago. And there was some protesters, like, protesting our name because we're blasphemous. And, but then they came in and they bought "Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus" shirts, so fucking we got them.
Oh, that's too fucking hilarious, because I can actually see that happening in North Carolina.
Yeah, it totally happened. I think it was Rally.
Your name is so offensive, go away. Is there anything that I didn't touch on that you would like to add, like if weird formats that people can get the album on?
I mean, you can get the album online, Spotify, Amazon. I think it's going to some stores. Your little fucking go support your local record store if they still exist, because that's something that people need to start fucking doing again.
Oh yeah, and the album's actually going to be available soon on vinyl in the U.S. and U.K., right?
Yeah. Yep.
Do you guys have an ETA on when that'll be available for the fans to go out and get?
It should be a month or two. I'm not exactly sure, though.